Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Flare. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're going to talk about Flare because a lot of people are still calling it a huge scam because they didn't launch on time. They didn't get their airdrops yet. Whatever the case may be, they see it as a scam. Most of you probably do not. Most of you probably already know what's going on with Flare. So I'm going to point out a few things that Flare has going on. So let's take a look. There has been some unrest caused by the change in timelines and distribution method. However, Flare Network's patience and willingness to pivot may see it enable the mass adoption of crypto. Timing is key. Has Flare come along with the right team at the right time? Maybe it was meant to happen next month. Maybe Flare wasn't meant to launch, in live mode until next month for a reason. It could be the XRP lawsuit ends. It could be other factors also. ISO is right around the corner. We know Flare will be tied to that somehow, some way. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with it. But Flare is no joke. It's going to be massive. People will miss out on the fact that they think it's a scam. So this is from February of 2021. Flare will be integrating XLM as an F asset, bringing XLM to scalable smart contracts and a trustless gateway to Stellar. Decentralization is far too important for maximalism. Ecosystems must be united. Stellar.org, unlocking value. Then we see this. Thanks for concise analysis. Flare brings utility to XRP, but is not built on the XRP ledger. Flare draws consensus from the underlying connected chains and is built to amass liquidity and community to a scalable smart contract platform. And then we see this. In order to provide liquidity, XRP must be on Flare, period. XRP needs DeFi and DeFi needs XRP. XRP's main purpose is on-demand liquidity. You see now? It is the plumbing on the QFS. It works in the background to provide market depth worldwide. That's the new financial system that's being talked about right there. So FlareX enables users of the Flare network to swap currencies and earn passive income, providing liquidity to liquidity pools. Decentralized on-demand liquidity is made available to traders through a simple and easy-to-use interface. Flare will bring liquidity to XRP. It will add value to XRP. I'll say it again. Flare changes the game for XRP, not just staking and being liquidity pool suppliers for DeFi. It's the way Flare can bring together multiple assets in this space to interoperate each other's functionalities on different chains. XRP with smart contracts is scary. It's going to be massive. XRP should start to gain value as we start to go live with Flare based off of that. And people still sit back and say, well, it's a scam because I didn't get my airdrop yet. Because it's been delayed so many times. I think it was delayed for a reason. The Flare Spark token is the ultimate DeFi as a global funnel for all the value/liquidity across XRP, XLM, Doge, Bitcoin networks to flow onto the XRP ledger. Avalanche consensus hosting dApps, including decentralized financial protocols, first turning complete, FBA, EVM. Then we see this. Pangolidex launching on Songbird in August and on Flare once observation mode concludes. By using Flare's text, Pangolin looks to increase the amount of cross-chain token pairs, offer in-depth swap functionality to partner projects, bootstrap liquidity for the network. It's going to provide liquidity across the board. That's what Flare is going to do. Not just for XRP, but for other assets we talk about on this channel. Now, if you're still on the fence about Flare, thinking, well, maybe these people are right. They did, however, delay it multiple times. You need to see the big picture. Honestly, I do believe that Flare was delayed for a reason. I believe Flare is going to be very, very big for XRP. Flare observation mode update. 55 plus FTSOs now running on the mainnet in a soft launch capacity. 220K plus blocks are finalized. 440,000 plus transactions completed. 3.9 second average block time. Thank you to everyone helping us test and ensure smooth progress towards the next step. Now, they haven't stopped building. Things are still coming out with Flare. They're being, partnerships are being added. Projects are getting ready to be launched on Flare as soon as Flare goes live. Think about that. So nothing has really stopped. And just because they delayed the launch and no one got their airdrops yet doesn't mean it's a scam. I will say it again. If you haven't already, check out Metropolis World Metaverse coming to Flare Networks. We have liftoff. Welcome to Celeste, the first of 6 cities of Metropolis World. Explore handcrafted 1x1 NFTs. Our project roadmap and diverse community of founding citizens. Sign up for early access. So we already know Flare's going to be tied to Metaverse. Flare's going to be tied to Web3. Flare's going to be tied to NFTs. And the list will go on and on and on. It's going to be very well rounded. And the Spark tokens are going to gain value. So after saying Flare Networks needs to be followed carefully, the first step came from Pangle Index, one of Canary DeFi's partners in the Avalanche network. This is an important and very good step. Congratulations. Then we see this. Panther Protocol expands its partnership with Flare to include Songbird. Songbird will integrate Panther's shielded pools into its Ethereum virtual machine to enable on-chain privacy for its users. That's very big also. Privacy is going to be the key to Web3. I think security is going to be huge for Web3. These things are all going to be built over time. The metaverse is going to continue to grow. Web3 is going to continue to grow. ISO is going to come out in November. Big things are on the horizon. I keep hearing everybody, as soon as I get my Spark, I'm going to sell it. That's fine. Go ahead and sell it. But I can see Flare coming out. Maybe, the price starts on the Spark tokens a little bit higher. Who knows? Then it drops. But what if it doesn't drop and everybody sells? I mean, everybody says, oh, well, the price has to drop if everybody sells. But what if it stabilizes due to everything going live? All these partnerships. All these, XRP, Ledger. We know all the stuff that's tied to the Ledger. That's going to also go live on Flare. Flare is going to be big. I don't know how low the price will drop on the Spark tokens. I don't want to take that risk. I mean, we could see it plummet. Sure. But if it doesn't, I don't want to be the one selling and then trying to buy back at a higher price if it doesn't. We'll have to wait and see. So Spark tokens don't exist yet. Maybe mid-September they will be released. Flare network active but in observation mode until then. I've seen a lot of scam stuff going on with this early on. Back I believe in June or so. Everybody was trying to get people to give up their addresses, their keys. And people were trying to sell Spark tokens. A lot of things were happening. It'll probably happen again as we get closer to Flare going live. You got to be careful out there. And this is why you haven't got your airdrop yet. Flare isn't fully live yet. That doesn't make it a scam. I believe Flare is going to be one of the biggest things to come to crypto. I think it's going to be as big as QNT. A lot of people say QNT is going to be much bigger than Flare. We'll have to wait and see. I do know this, though. It's definitely going to add value to a lot of the cryptocurrencies we talk about on this channel. XLM, XRP, XDC, Algo, IOTA, I'm sure. Probably HBAR, Casper at some point. All you have to do is be patient. We're going to see how this all plays out. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.